is a good routine, and she can really hold it together when it matters, even though she's only 13. 9.2 for Larner, and that takes her into a big lead over Jackie McCarthy and Hayley Price.
Barry Winch from Harlow, joint leader before this round, but he's seen Andrew Morris score 9.05. Good, but not very good. A great chance for him to take the lead on his own. Diamidov and then Stutz turns there. Good strong work. Barry probably the most aggressive of the English boys. Getting bonus marks there for that work on one bar. Balance much more difficult. Oh, but he falls over on his landing. It was perfect till then. Barry Winch going so well at this stage in his routine, but comes to this dismount, falls back, and that's a disaster. A 0.5 loss, 8.8 only, and Andrew Morris from Wales now in a clear lead. Sally Larner in the sort of position that she could hardly have dreamed she would be. Worried about her mat position at the moment, but here with a lead of 0.45 of a mark, and knowing that this competition must be hers unless she makes a mistake. Now satisfied that everything's right at last. Only 13 years old. What a moment for her.
And she certainly made sure of that. Last year's leader fell and lost the title on the floor, but Sally isn't going to let that happen to her.
Wrong yet, and already over halfway through the exercise. Her confidence must be growing all the time. And landing that double twisting back somersault to finish with on her last tumbling routine, that must have given Sally Larner the title. We're looking at the 1983 winner of the Gymnast Magazine Champions Cup. Well, Sally Larner may have sewn up the women's event, but the men's event, everything to go for. And Barry Winch has the armory in his high bar routine to overtake Andrew Morris still. He spent a couple of days last week in a collar after falling in practice for that Genga somersault that you saw there. This time he landed it properly. He's got to put everything into it. But he knows he's done all he can. A beautiful double straight back somersault to finish with. And now he's got to sit back and wait and see what Morris can do.
And 9.25 for Barry Winch's high bar routine, and that keeps him in the hunt.
And Jackie McCarthy has come out for this last piece of apparatus. She injured herself as she dismounted from the beam, but she seems to have recovered, and she now has a great chance as the youngest competitor here to finish in second place.
Well, the leg mustn't have been too badly injured. She's coping with the somersaulting and the landing quite adequately. a very difficult tumble for a girl, let alone in the middle of a floor routine. And a terrific performance from Jackie McCarthy. That must give her the silver medal in this year's Champions Cup. Yes, 9.3 gives Jackie McCarthy the silver medal.
What a moment for Andrew Morris. Third in the British Championships, but now in the lead in the Champions Cup. And a chance to really show that Wales is back at the forefront of British gymnastics. There is Kachov, successfully landed. 9.05 he needs to win. Oh, a loss of tension there, but he regained it. This competition still isn't over. But beautiful awareness of where he was as he landed that double twisting back somersault. Here he is building up to his catch-off. The moment he caught this, he was almost home and dry. And there it is, 9.25. Andrew Morris, the new Champions Cup winner. Barry Winch, the British champion, second, and Keith Langley third. But for Keith Langley, the consolation of winning the Bobby Williams Memorial Trophy for scoring the highest mark of the day, 9.55 on the high bar. And in the women's competition, the final positions, Sally Larner, a clear winner, Jackie McCarthy in second place, and Jackie Bevan, who only came in as a reserve, taking the bronze medal. And great disappointment for Hayley Price. She expected to win, but only back there in fourth place. And receiving their trophies there, we could be seeing the new order in British gymnastics. Two youngsters breaking through in the most difficult arena of the lot.
Sally, Andrew, many congratulations. If I can grab a quick word with you first, Andrew. You've waited a long time for a title like this one. What does the Champions Cup actually mean to you?
Oh, well, it's the next biggest championship to the British Championship itself. And, well, I'm just overjoyed, really. Like you say, it's been a long time coming. I've been second and third a few times.
And the important thing about today is that you seem to have broken the Winch-Langley monopoly for once.
Yeah, I'm happy about that as well. So it might change from now on.
Yes, how much of a barrier was that?
It's quite a bit of a barrier, not just through the gymnastics, but through you know, a psychological barrier. Because I kept thinking the judges were with them, and you know, they were getting marks a few tenths above me. That's just that's the way it works. You know.
But today you actually beat them under pressure as well, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I was touch and go all the way through the competition. I was burying myself, and well, when Keith dropped out at the end, he was burying myself. So I was under pressure all the way. It's no easy flight.
Well, Sally, everyone talks about pressure in the Royal Albert Hall, but did you feel any nerves today?
Yeah, on the beam, I think, the most.
Everyone seems to feel nerves on the beam for some reason, don't they?
Well, you don't know whether you're going to stay on or fall off.
Did you ever feel you were going to fall off then?
Well, sometimes I do, but I didn't really today.
Well, I'll break off because the trophy's getting heavier, I know. Congratulations to both of you. There are Champions Cup winners for 1983 after a competition which really does justice both to the event and the surroundings here. From the Royal Albert Hall, goodbye from us all.